doing?
I'm making my farewell video.
Oh.
Will you take a video of me?
Sure. Yeah, of course.
Since we're actually live, this might be my last photo opportunity. Here.
Wow.
It's already going, so all you have to do is like point
It's still going? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now, you want to cue us to a camera or something, Alana?
This is a really nice camera, too.
I'll go 5. I have to talk about how I count backwards from 5.
Yeah, let's do it.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm on. What do I say? I can't handle the pressure. Don't look at me. I'm hideous.
Leanne?
Yes.
Can you call Fred Efford or the second part of this?
Okay.
Oh,
Fred,
I
you're
was-
reading part of the script.
I was in Fred mode all week. So, we're being recorded.
All week? He was only here one day.
Oh, I thought he was here all week. It felt like he was here all week. Ooh! Nice piece. Lee Lewis showed us your piece.
Oh, is it done?
Yeah, it was just like,
Big headlines.
no, it was like,
I'm
not terribly. I didn't know about the stuff.
We have promos.
Promos!
New birth control pill offering a perk like none before. Let me see. Cats. To show a shot of the empty cage at the top of the video is ridiculous.
Yes.
Oh, now she's got video of us trying to break into the Coke machine.
Ooh, cool.
Is it right there? Oh. We're breaking into the... Oh, thank you. See, we break into the machine here. It's the only way we
Can I
do
have one
anything.
too?
You want one too?
Can you?
No, we won't take any more break-ins.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of a big thing.
Well, what's weird is when they call you. Uh-oh. There's Alana.
Hi. Where's Bill Piper when you need him? That's great.
Yeah.
I have another thing to be thankful for.
Yeah,
What?
shut the camera off. We're
Say
talking
goodbye,
about...
Alana.
Goodbye.
What are you thankful of?
I'm gonna say a couple of secrets right now, so can you turn the camera off?
It's off.
Yeah, right.
What?
I don't want to be on TV.
Can you wave goodbye to me? Any words of wisdom?
Beg your pardon?
Any words of wisdom?
Yeah, don't get into television. I don't know why.
Why?
It's not a growth industry.
Thank you.
See, that's why they don't invite me to.
Hi, Lauren.
Continue to travel. And somehow got out. Fell again right here. Wait a minute. Is that a shadow right there?
Hi, Lauren.
That's definitely
Hey, Alana, what's going on?
looks like a compact.
Would you say goodbye to the video for me?
Too shallow.
To who?
Say goodbye in the video? To me.
Where you going?
I'm leaving next week.
For?
Retirement.
Oh, goodbye, Alana. I hope your retirement is nothing but horseback riding and gardening.
It will be. Thank you.
Have fun.
An unarmed man.
Wait. Okay, go.
Ready? Mm-hmm.
Oops. Oh.
Here. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna put this on like when I was a little kid?
Uh-huh.
It's turning on. Okay, then. Okay.
Okay. Some of us. I can't believe I forgot it. Oh, I'm so not here today.
Big
20.
deal.
Yeah, what are they gonna do? Fire me? B, you need to shoot. Why are you in the back?
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Leanne Kim. Disneyland's popular ride, Big Thunder Mountain, has been shut down as investigators try to figure out what caused yesterday's deadly accident. 10 people were also injured, including 3 San Diegans. Dan Suter has the latest from Anaheim.
One minute.
Three San Diegans were hurt. They were 44-year-old Deborah Guerrero, her teenage son, and her nephew. Their injuries are not life-threatening. The murder of 14-year-old Evan Nash continues to haunt many people in the Ocean Beach community. Nash was shot and killed by his father Thursday. And news reporter Salvador Rivera shows us how one man is coping.
Can you lower your mic? Your hair hits the mic.
Did it?
How long's this package?
Ballesteri isn't the only one drawn to Nash's memorial. He says the same people are coming back to pay their respects. Some North County teenagers are celebrating the start of Smoke-Free Beaches and Parks Month. The Santa Anita Alliance for Drug-Free Youth has been educating teens about the dangers of tobacco products. The news reporter for Blankenship has the story. Night at Street Scene. That's where James Quinones is with our forecast. Ah!
He's a what?
He's a street scene virgin.
It's Chef Larry.
Oh my gosh. Okay, take care of my brother. I thought you were gonna do.
No, that's the current temperatures. closer. Many of them are 69. Look at the next counties. Did she tell you that guy gave her flowers?
What guy? Oh, your guy?
Not my guy. He really has no children. I made a mistake.
He has, so now, do you see him in a different way?
You know what, after
No,
you
she's
said
me in
flowers, I
the
just
way.
think it's so thoughtful. You know what I mean?
Does he like you? I mean, did you guys really hit it off?
Well, we talked on the phone,
Oh, I think we're getting close.
but I've done a lot worse. I mean, you should see some.
There's only 20 seconds left in the tape.
He looks like he's having way too much fun.
I know.
Did you see all those fans lining up around him?
Well, I mean, all the time he has those fans.
Right.
It's not, you know.
Speaking of fans, I'm sure there's plenty of Aztec fans that have jumped back on the bandwagon because they were looking hot today.
And not only that, but I think the Aztecs showed across the country that they definitely can play with the big boys. Well, the San Diego State Aztecs were 31-point underdogs to Ohio State today. No one gave them a chance except for the Aztecs themselves. San Diego State did not win today, but they did win a lot of new fans over both here in San Diego and all over the country. Your sports is coming up next.
That's where Chef Larry's been.
Smells so good.
30. Okay. Seconds.
2 years ago, the Aztecs went into Ohio State and actually led at halftime before losing the game. This year, no one thought San Diego State could hang again with the Buckeyes. Ohio State is the defending national champ, and the Aztecs are being led by a backup quarterback, Matt Dugalecki. We know this isn't supposed to happen, but a lot of things happened today that surprised people. First quarter scoreless game, Aztecs knocking on the door. Dugalecki finds Wesley Williams for an 11-yard touchdown. Aztecs up 7-0. San Diego State was threatening again. Dugalecki's pass, though, is deflected. Will Allen picks him off. He will go end zone to end zone. He's on his way 100 yards for the touchdown. Buckeyes take the lead 10-7, but the Aztecs held in there. J.C. Mahay had already made a 47-yard field goal. This one from 45 yards. Aztecs trail 16-13 in the fourth. Ohio State had not made a third down all day until Craig Krenzel found Michael Jenkins for the first down late in the fourth. Buckeyes go on to win this one 16-13. The Aztecs keeping it close despite 4 turnovers, and they earn the respect of Ohio State. Between the Astros and Padres didn't start out well for San Diego. First inning, Craig Biggio, that's a home run very quickly. It is 1-0 Houston. Bottom first, Phil Nevin answers a 3-run jack to left. Nevin's 9th home run of the season. Padres up 3-1, but the Astros have come back. In the 6th, we are tied at 4. To Del Mar we go for the $300,000 Del Mar Derby. Here's Trevor Denman.
The monitor's off again.
It's ridden by Alan Solis. Devious Boy comes in second, ridden by Julie Crone. A Sweet Return takes third. And at the U.S. Open, Spain's Juan Carlos Ferrero beat Andre Agassi to move on to the semifinals. He will face Andy Roddick, who won today. And in the women's, especially recruiting for a national TV audience.
It went over and beyond what anybody expected.
Absolutely.
That's a win for us, right? All right, thanks, Julie. The biggest crocodile in captivity is making quite a splash. Coming up, the massive reptile gets settled into its new digs. You're watching 10 News at 9. Yeah, we put it on TV. Last week.
The Saturday.
Want me to turn it on again? How much time do we have?
Nice.
Where did you go? Are you from
You know,
Chicago?
I'm from DC, but I go to school there.
Oh, I went to the University of Maryland.
In College Park?
Uh-huh.
Cool. Very
My
cool.
husband went.
Oh, basketball.
Oh, he played football for Jefferson before it came
Oh,
like
so
a
he's-
high-tech.
He's pretty smart.
Yeah. It's too bad he's not studying.
I wish he had started studies earlier. Because, you know, the first time you do that,
gonna be pretty good. I like him. Northwestern. Yeah.
10 seconds. Stand by.
Finding the world's largest crocodile in captivity has a new home. The crocodile is 20 feet long and weighs 2,000 pounds. The massive saltwater croc is from Thailand. It was moved to its new home this weekend to a wildlife sanctuary in Miami. A team of trainers hosed the crocodile down with some water and helped ease him into his new surroundings. Oh, there he is. Doesn't look too happy. His jaw is 3.5 feet long and filled with 70 razor-sharp teeth. The 26-year-old reptile has been named Crocosaurus.
He's mean.
Oh, I would be kind of crabby too, you know? We'll see at 11.
Bye-bye. That's what you are. Anyway, but I'm like a kid.
Hey, ho, hey, ho,
We're gonna-
hey, ho.
Play cheerleader.
Totally.
I can't top this. This is the top of anyone's career. Stand here.
Pinnacle.
This is the pinnacle.
Dealing with dogs.
Yeah, I'm out of here. Just wanted to say
So
thank you.
hey.
Yeah, good luck to you.
Thank you. I'm actually here next Friday.
Oh, okay.
Are you here Friday?
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for the hug.
Give another hug. Take care.
It's my last Saturday's the coolest day, so that's why I want to have. Me and my daughter.
A continuing mission in Iraq. We have a preview at 11. Plus, Governor Gray Davis gets some high-powered support as he struggles to keep his job. An eco-terrorist group strikes again, targeting another expensive brand of SUVs. And is McDonald's responsible for making people fat? Results from a lawsuit targeting the fast food chain. Okay.
Say the word fat one more time.
Obviously.
Fat.
You had a little scat.
Yeah,
It's
little
a Chicago thing.
Yeah.
Napkin.
Yeah.
Fat. Chicago.
Rack and roll.
Stand by. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Good evening, I'm Leanne Kim. President Bush is preparing to address the nation tomorrow night. What could he say about the continuing mission in Iraq? We have a preview at 11. Plus, Governor Gray Davis gets some high-powered support as he struggles to keep his job. An eco-terrorist group strikes again, targeting another expensive brand of SUVs. And is McDonald's responsible for making people fat? The results of a new lawsuit targeting the fast food chain. We'll have those stories and more tonight on Nightcast at 11. Did you hear me say?
This is an This is
No, oh, no 15.
All right,
You leaving us?
I'm leaving. But did you see my shoes? See, gotta have the whole outfit. It's the weekend. It's all business on the top and party on the bottom. This is
Do. You climb on the chair. No, and open the door for us. No, now. 1.
No. On video.
It's okay. This is funny. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. Go. Go. See if there's any money in the cash register while you're at it. This is the life of a part-time temporary on the weekend.
What are you boxing?
What?
this is it. It's like a ghost town. Derek. Jeannie.
We can invite the janitor, and then it seems like there's more people.
There you go.
There used to be a whole bunch of people here at night. For those of you who can't remember those days.
The longest.
You?
I think it's me. Yes.
Well, I guess on behalf of the entire weekend crew, Alana, you've been here for 15 years. I can't imagine being here for 15 years. But you have, and we just wanted to wish you a bon voyage off the weekends. And we're all very, very jealous. And we hope that you enjoy your Saturdays and Sundays to the fullest. And we will miss you. You've worked very, very hard. You've always tried to do the best that you can. and we've all been Parkered. But we had some good shows tonight, so it's a nice weekend send off. So Alana, thank you so much for all. I think you should be shooting this. You should be shooting this, not her. Do as we say.
That black chair back there. Both of you.
Uh-huh.
You and the kid.
Yeah.
Only one drawn to Nash's memorial. He tells us that he's noticed the same people coming back and doing what he's doing. Investigators are trying to figure out how a train car derailed on a Disneyland ride, killing one rider. Well, the latest on the accident that shut down Big Thunder Mountain, next on 10 News Nightcast at 11. Plus, eco-terrorists strike again, this time at a Land Rover dealership. And what does it take to be on ABC's The Bachelor? We take you to the local auditions coming up.
San Diego, are you tired of this heat? Well, I'm James Quinones. I'm here to say there may be some relief in sight for the early part of the week. All those details in my forecast straight ahead. You sure you should take it right there on the TV?
I'm
15
fine.
seconds. What are
No,
you shooting?
I'm not shooting anything. I'm just have my hand here.
So I'm looking at your camera. I can say something to Alana right
Go ahead.
Make sure it's going.
now. Alana? Very nice.
A popular ride at Disneyland remains closed this weekend after a man died on the attraction. The accident happened yesterday on the Big Thunder Mountain train ride. Investigators say the locomotive broke free inside a tunnel and derailed. 22-year-old Marcelo Torres was killed. 10 people were also hurt, including 3 San Diegans. State and local government agencies are now working with Disneyland to find out what exactly caused those trains to derail in the tunnel. Disneyland in Tokyo has also been shut down for its Big Thunder Mountain ride until the cause of the crash in Anaheim is determined. The eco-terrorists who may have burned down a University City apartment complex has struck a car dealership in New Mexico. Police believe the Earth Liberation Front, or ELF, is responsible for the vandalism at this Land Rover dealership in Santa Fe. This morning, workers found dozens of SUVs painted with words such as sloth and gluttony. Vandals caused at least $10,000 in damage. For the second time this year, a federal judge has thrown out a lawsuit against McDonald's. In January, U.S. District Judge Robert Sweet tossed out a lawsuit claiming that McDonald's food causes health problems in children. Then this week, he rejected another suit that accused the fast food chain of violating New York's consumer protection laws and engaging in deceptive advertising. The judge says the lawsuit didn't back up claims that people were. 2003 concludes tomorrow with All Ages Day.
Ooh, I hope not.
Few of the musical acts you could expect to see: Macy Gray, the Sex Pistols, and Ecomasa Star. I couldn't resist. What was that?
Wow, can you believe? I saw him last year.
You did?
Yes, I did. He was there. You know what's really neat about Street Scene? They have a lot of other acts besides just big concerts.
Yeah. Oh,
And-
they say that we have more pictures. Let's go live as you're talking.
Yeah,
about
we'll
that.
go
We're
right
out
ahead.
there today.
They have, there's a great job. They have these Brazilian people that go when they play the Brazilian rumba drums. They also have these wonderful dancers and the little parades that go through.
It's hard to see, but there are
They're there.
thousands
They're down
and
there.
thousands of people.
It was really, it's packed at one more day of it too.
You need to get a bodyguard because I saw all those people rushing you while you were
I know,
out there.
it was tough. They found that I had donuts in my pocket, so they were hungry. You know, food's so expensive out there this time of year. Hey, you know what? We're gonna do a big pitcher of lemonade again. It is still hot, and things were really cranking up, and I know you want to get to your forecast. So overall, it was a smoking day, a steaming day, so to speak. This is our temperature right now, 73 degrees. I want you to look at the dew point. Very, very important right now. A humid dew point in San Diego is about 65. The dew point right now is 70. It is 70 in the downtown area. So it's not just you. If you're feeling so humid and uncomfortable, and you have the window open right now and the fan blowing, there is a lot of humidity in the atmosphere. Water temperature 67 degrees, waves 1 to 3 feet, swells coming out of the west-southwest at 10-second intervals. So the beach will be the place to go. But right now, current temperatures, Del Mar 71 degrees, Mission Beach about 68. That's a little cooler. Sierra Mesa, you're at 69, 75 for Santee. Overall, though, still more humidity across the desert southwest from Denver, Colorado, moving its way down to Taos, New Mexico, Santa Fe. They have a nice cool down as a result of the big showers and the thunderstorms exhibited by our radar right now. So Doppler 10,000 really working overtime, especially as we go to the Doppler 10,000 national. Showers and thunderstorms, another system trying to redevelop coming out of the Gulf and possibly making its way in towards the Atlantic again. But across the west, mainly on the dry side. Overall, though, we do have changes headed our way. It's been pretty oppressive as well in other parts of the west, including Portland, Oregon, and Washington. A nice little trough's going to dig down across that area. As it does, temperatures will be 10 to 20 degrees cooler for Sunday, and then that'll arrive into areas of Southern California, the northern part of Southern California, San Luis Obispo, by Monday, and then it'll work its way through by Tuesday into San Diego. We're not looking at rain or anything like that. We're just looking at cooler temperatures. Highs today, 99 in El Cajon, 96 in La Mesa, but soupy tonight at the coast and other areas with the humidity definitely very sticky outside. So it's not just you, it is very steamy. 88 degrees for Monday. Temperatures will cool down. Monday, Tuesday, back down into the 80s, better than opposed, about 10 degrees cooler for Monday and Tuesday.
Oh, that's great news.
Yeah, that's really nice, and so we'll keep a close eye on that towards the north of us.
And for the record, you do keep donuts in your pockets.
Really?
Yes, he does.
Good
Julie
to
Brown,
know.
she's here. We're going to talk sports now. Aztecs, they did a fantastic job today, although they didn't win, but
No, you know, there are such things as moral victories, and if you do believe in that, that was one that we got today. The San Diego State Aztecs almost pulled off their biggest win in their history. We're going to hear from the Aztecs about their close game with Ohio State. The Padres taking on the Astros tonight. It was a close game at the Q, but that kind of ended. We'll check it next in sports.
She had a wicked shot.
And then I'm like, but they don't play games on paper because it wouldn't hold those guys.
I think that's cute. That's funny.
Oh, you're funny.
And doesn't his ears feel like velvet?
You didn't notice how the lows were 69,
You
James?
passed right over them, James.
You didn't notice all the 69s on there?
She did that on purpose.
I missed it.
you should have said 69, 69, 69.
I was supposed to say, and in Mission Beach.
69.
And in Murrieta.
69.
Looks like everyone's getting along out there just fine today.
10 seconds.
This is for Alana again.
Say bye.
Well, on paper, today's game should have been a blowout. Ohio State is the defending national champions, ranked second in the country. The Aztecs were led by a second-string quarterback and struggled last week against Eastern Washington. But now we know why they don't play games on paper. First of all, it wouldn't hold those big guys, nor do those stats mean anything. We know this isn't supposed to happen today, but saw a lot of things that weren't supposed to happen. First quarter scoreless game, Aztecs knocking on the door. Dugalecki finds Wesley Williams, who gets in for an 11-yard touchdown. Aztecs up 7-0. San Diego State threatening to score one more time, but Dugalecki's pass is deflected, and are you kidding? Will Allen will pick him off. He will go coast to coast, 100 yards for the touchdown. Buckeyes take the 10-7 lead. Remember, they're a 32-point favorite. The Aztecs held in there. J.C. Mejia already made a 47-yard field goal. This one from 45 yards out. Aztec trails 16-13 in the fourth. Ohio State had not made a third down all day until Craig Krenzel found Michael Jenkins for the first down. Buckeyes go on to win 16-13. Aztecs kept it close despite 4 turnovers. Number 22, Colorado, trailing at home against UCLA. Bruins up 14-10 late fourth. Joel Klatt from CU rolls out and rivals one to Joel Klatt-Feinstein. Colorado takes the lead. The Buffs hold on to beat the Bruins 16-14. Much easier day for USC against BYU. Trojans score right there. It's Omar Nizell picking off Matt Berry. 20-yard touchdown. USC wins at 35-18. Drew Brees and the Chargers open up their season tomorrow in Kansas City against the Chiefs. Brees has had a lot of success against KC and 3 career meetings against them. His quarterback rating is double that of his regular career rating. What happens if he gets hurt? What happens if Doug Flutie gets hurt? Well, that's your man. It'll be 3rd string quarterback. It will be David Benn. He's been working on handoffs. He played high school and quarterback in high school, and all would agree it'd be interesting. Game 2 between the Astros and Padres didn't start well for San Diego. First inning, Kevin Jarvis facing Craig Biggio. Very quickly, it's 1-0 Houston. Bottom first, Phil Nevin answers a 3-run jack to left. Nevin's 9th home run of the season. Padres up 3-1. The Astros came back. Top of the 9th, Houston up 7-4. Jeff Blum at the plate, and that's all she wrote. Almost goes out, still does some damage. A 2-run double. Padres go down 10-4. Del Mar, we go for the $300,000 Del Mar Derby. Here's Trevor Denman. Family Ransom takes first, ridden by Alex Solis. Devious Boy comes in second, ridden by Julie Crone, and Sweet Return takes third. And at the U.S. Open, Spain's Wayne Carlos Ferrero beat Kim Clijsters to win the women's title. And Ryan Newman won the Chevy 400 in NASCAR. Again, the Chargers open up their season tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. against the Chiefs. All States tomorrow. It's going to be tough, but they can do it.
Yes, of course they can. Positive attitude is always good. All right, San Diegans who were looking for love and a little airtime got their chance to shine today. See who put their hearts on the line to try out for ABC's The Bachelor and Bachelorette. That's next on 10 News Nightcast. Leonard took that moose down from the wall, and he used that like in the whole package.
Did he really?
Like,
How you doing, Kayla?
Hi.
Still awake?
crazy. He really
Yes.
is.
Almost
Oh, I
done.
can't. I was watching that Aztec game. Those receivers kept it off real fast.
I know.
Do you see how I moved my the mouse in here?
Yachts.
Oh, I can't see that. It's hard to see it because I keep seeing your butt.
It's one thing if you get
see my
stopped
butt?
by a team like that, but when you have it in your hand,
Okay.
the quarterback's looking at the way the ball is flying past him.
Well, it's the drop passes, which are right on the money, and that 100-yard return is like so free, and that's the difference, you know. 4 turnovers. Whenever you do, you know, you're
15 seconds. That's a stop. 10 seconds. 5.
Coming up on 10 News Sunday Morning Edition, health tips on how to switch to a vegetarian diet without all the pitfalls, and designer duds at a discount. Coming up, more on why some of Hollywood's hottest designers are trading in the runway for the discount retail aisle. Those stories and much more tomorrow morning starting at 9 a.m. right here on Channel 10. And be sure to stay with Channel 10 with This Week with George Stephanopoulos. Here's George with a look at tomorrow's show.
We need you to say thanks, George, so she gets extra
But that's only
time.
if he says my name again, because sometimes he'll say Leanne, and then sometimes he'll say, now back to you.
She just needs extra time to get to the next shot.
Oh.
Thank you, George.
1 and then 2. 5 seconds.
Thanks, George. This week airs at 10 a.m. right after 10 News Sunday Morning Edition. And finding true love is difficult. Finding fame is even harder. But again this year, the ABC Television Network is giving you a chance to find both at once. Leonard Villarreal takes us to local auditions for The Bachelor and The Bachelorette.
Oh, nice.
And she goes, well, how old is she? And she goes, well, depends on who you ask. It was so funny. You gotta look at the tape. That was her. She was on the show.
Oh, she's cute.
No, she's the casting director.
Oh,
Oh, no,
do what it takes. He doesn't understand.
Look.
What?
You don't know how I got my job here, Sharon.
I've heard there's pictures and all.
Goats.
Are you drinking before the end of the show?
I
I
love
haven't had one yet.
I love
Aren't they good?
Let's finish off the show with the Bartles and James salute. Good night and drive safely.
Goodbye, Mama.
Good night.
Alana, what's your last name?
Oh,
What's your
30
last
seconds.
name? Huh?
It's light. Why?
Alana Light, okay.
Are we
Is it
tagging
light
on
beer
anything?
for
or is
Lily?
it-
Oh my gosh, she has gold digger in her.
10 seconds.
The Bachelor series premiere is Sunday, September 24th at 9 p.m. right here on Channel 10. For more information, go to abc.com. All right, that is our time, and we want to say also good night and bon voyage to Alana Light, our stage manager, who's been with us for 15 years. Alana, we'll miss you.
But I got it.
So you can visit me some year when you're not busy.
Key to clean up at home.
I feel the same way. I have poor shit. I'm so freaking embarrassed. So
Oh my gosh. What should I do?
He's happy.
Oh my god.